What is up, everybody? This is the Wax Man coming to you live from the Wax Cave. Just sitting here, chilling, relaxing. Everybody else is opening 2020. I've got 1990 Fleer 10th anniversary edition. This is a beat up box. But hey, you just never know what you can find in stuff like this. So let's go ahead, and we're going to do a stack today in this video. Normally, for a while I was doing the Back to the Past Wednesdays. I know today is not Wednesday, but you know what? We're going to go ahead and do a tribute to it. And let's get this out of the way so we have a little more space to play with. So this is Back to the Past Wednesday on Thursday. So let's see what we got, guys, hiding up in here. Usually I give you a little bit of trivia, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But we're just going to open them and check them out. And then you and I and everybody else watching can see what we got hiding here. Check out this old Padres, huh? The old Padres stickers. See if we can't find anything interesting in here. So this is what the Fleer 1990 set looked like. It's actually not a bad looking set. A little off center on some of these cards. You can see that they're going to be rough cut, it looks like. So let's see, we got Orozco, Ojeda, Orsulak, Fossas, Aquino, Tim Tuffle, Bud Black, Norm Charlton. Look at that, Players of the Decade. That is a nice Cal Ripken. Let's go ahead and I put the box on top of the sleeve, so we're going to have to move this box so we can pull the sleeves out. You know, these cards aren't worth a lot, but there are folks out there that don't have these cards and would like them. So we're just going to go ahead and throw Ripken back here on the back wall. So we got our stickers, we got our cards. Let's see, Terry Kennedy, Danny Heap, Rick Sutcliffe, Paul Molitor, Kirk McCaskill, and Tim Laudner. All right, for the first pack. All right, so let's see here. This box was something that I actually won a while back in TCC, the Collector Corners giveaway. So here we go. We got the stickers. The Brewers, the A's, the Twins, and the Yankees. Must be American League. And let's see if we can find any little tiny gems in here. Doug Jones, John Franco. Oh, here's a George Brett, Players of the Decade. So far, these are our best cards. That's kind of cool. Let's see, Overfell, Gedman, Williams, Plesak, Howell, Castillo, Lloyd McClendon. I believe that was his, no, it's not his rookie card. He was up and down, up and down. A lot of promise. Jack Morris, great pitcher. Mark Grant. Let's see here. We have a Major League Prospects. Lenny Harris and Drew Hall. Yeah, 1990 was an interesting year. You know, that's one of the things that we talk about, you guys, if you see my videos. 90, I got a phone call. Some friends were down here in Florida. And I was like, you know, I put in a 2-week notice, got on a Greyhound bus, and made the trip down. So here is, it just says Major League Baseball. So we got the Cubs, the Royals, again the Brewers, and the Braves. Chris Sabo. And this is his practice stretching bat and his infamous, look at this, Will Clark. So we got another Players of the Decade. It is part of the actual set. I wonder if I have enough of these to make a set with every card that I have of these. Got to be pretty close. Kelly Downs, Luis Rivera, Vance Law, Billy Spears, Jeff Monto, Roy Smith, Jeff Pico, Chet Lemon. I always liked Chet Lemon. He's a pretty decent player. Gary Templeton was good. Any prospects here good? John Wetland. I think that is Void's favorite player to hate. Here is Jamie Moyer. Been around for a few years at this point. And Hubie Brooks. Hubie Brooks has a World Series rings. I don't believe. Was he with him? Nope. He actually was not there at the time in '86 when they won the World Series. But he had some good years with the Mets. Of course, there's the glue from the wax pack, or as they call it, the wax glue. And got on that bus, headed down here. Arrived November 11th, 1990. Minnesota Twins. And I've been here ever since. Met my wife here. I figured, these are the crossroads of the world. So, if I couldn't find a wife here, I just didn't think I'd ever find a wife. Ernie Witt, Todd Burns, Dennis Cook, Frank Wills, Bob Walk, and Felix Furman. So far, those are our best cards. Yeah, maybe there's some stuff I'm missing, such as maybe, I don't know, error cards or something, but, we just want to check out these cards. Let's see what stickers we got here. Twins, Yankees, A's, and Brewers, so we got a dupe. O'Brien, Luis de los Santos, Jeff Ennis, John Farrell, Tom Browning, he's decent. Oh, another nice card, Ryan Sandberg. A little off cut, that's okay. Boy, I thought I was like, that went in the sleeve real easy. So we got Will Clark, Cal Ripken, George Brett, Ryan Sandberg. So let's see, Nixon, Quintana, Dwight Smith, Robin Yount was decent, Bob McClure, Gary Wayne, Joe Girardi. Who's he coaching? Is it the A's? Is he the A's coach now? Hernandez, Rasmussen. He has a few World Series coaching with the Yankees. Let's see what we got here. This has been a disappointing stack so far, since our best cards are only players of the decades. There we go. Nice little pirate sticker. Gary Pettis, Mike Marshall, Pete Harnish. Yeah, when I got down here, because they were here. So, I thought things were a little more stable. When I got down here, Kirby Puckett and Bo Jackson. So there we go, Superstar Special. And it wasn't. It was a little rough when I first got down here. Had to do day labor. And also lived in homes that didn't have power. You kind of hotel, motel, and one night here, one night there, and then abandoned house. Somebody said, yeah, and they owned it. They said, yeah, you could stay there. There's no power, water, nothing. But we did for a few days. It's what you do sometimes, man. Today now, I've been married since 1996 with my wife. Here's the Mets, the Phillies, the Tigers, and the Indians. So I've been with my wife. Met her in 95. Been married since 96. Kruk, Wilson, Bobby Bonilla. There we go. Not a bad player there. Gary Gaddy was decent. What's this? 90 Fleer All-Star Team. Joe McGran. Okay. Ike Horn, Gott, Martinez. Pedro Guerrero. Nice. Barrett. Ozzie Guillen. Luis Quinones. Hesketh. Alan Davis, Jeff Brantley. Yeah, you got to take a look at your lot in life and just go with sometimes you got to roll the punches to get to a different level. Anybody at any time can lose what they have and no longer have a place to stay, a roof over their head. But it's what you do with that, your situation, that actually makes or breaks you. Here's Mike Greenwell. Ron Kittle, Chris Hammond, Jeff Hewson, Mike Jackson, Scott Garlitz, Frank Williams, Jeff Hamilton, Brian Holton, Glenn Davis, been playing for a few years there, Bob Welch, Sean Hilligus, Don Slott, Bruce Ruffin. I swear I already said his name once, possibly in that pack. I'm not going to go back and look. And let's see here. Last pack in that stack. Which is the Dodgers. So Bob Boone, Pat Clements, Steve Sax. So why are we stopping on Steve Sax? Let's see what we got back here. I was able to pull this card the other day out of archives. So here he is. This is when he was with the Yankees, and this is his main team had been the he was with the Dodgers, as you can see when you look at his back here. So he's with the Yankees for a few years, White Sox and A's. He ended up batting .281 overall. I had a lot of really good years getting on base, which was his main thing, and a very, very decent defensive player at second base. So we pulled this auto out of archives. It's just awesome. He's, even though he wasn't on any of my teams, I still liked watching Steve play. Brian Meyer, Burt Blyleven was a very decent pitcher. Jorge Bell, George Bell, Kurt Young, Roger McDowell, Mauro Gozo, Andy Van Slyke. Nice. Greg Gagne. Here's another one of those Fleer All-Star teams. Mark Davis, Martin Clary, Randy Kramer, Scott Bradley. So, yeah, not too bad. I mean, there's other cards out there that are going to be better, hopefully, in this box. Just want to do a quick rip. So we got Kirby Puckett, Bo Jackson, George Brett, Cal Ripken Jr., Ryan Sandberg, and Will Clark. Guys, I really appreciate y'all stopping by, checking this out. And I'm looking forward to when I can finally afford to get those 2020s myself. I am, trying to put a little bit of extra cash, not much, and I was able to get in some breaks here and there. But mostly it's not the 2020 stuff, it's the bargain breaks. But very content. Very content. I'm a very, very patient man. I work hard. You guys know I have a lot of cards anyways from the past. I've had since I was a kid. I've just always been able to hang on to nearly every single card that I've ever purchased that I did not trade or sell. That said, I'm looking forward to continuing to help you guys with cards that you guys need. I was talking to one of our subscribers the other day, and I'm going to try to help him out with his collection. Young guy, and see if I can't send him some of these 90s cards, because really that's honestly that is really the best way to start with these Fairfields, getting these cards from the 80s and the 90s, and because they're so inexpensive, that's how you want to start your sets. Learn from there what to look for in cards, and if you can afford to get some of the newer stuff, get the newer stuff too. But you want to get a range and of so many different years, like Tom Seaver, 1972. This is Mauricio. Here's a 97 Mike Piazza. I mean, just look at that. It's a 9.5 mint. If you can find cards, they don't always have to be the number one player in the world. Look for other players. Find some players that you happen to like and you're interested in, and then see what you can do. Pulling this out of a 2013 pack that was in one of the prime packs, and that's Didi Gregorius' rookie card auto. Take advantage, guys. I'm willing to help you guys out. Sometimes we can do some deals, exchange some cards. I don't always have everything everyone's looking for, and I feel bad. One guy's always asked me, do you have this, do you have that? I'm like, not really. Let's look at what we can do. I got a lot of cards from the 80s and 90s. I got a lot of the newer cards too. We can work stuff out. I'm here for you guys. This is a part of why we have the channel, so we can go ahead and exchange stuff. It's part of me sharing my time with you. Just before I went ahead and did this video, I played several games of Rummikub with the wife. You know, it's a version of card game Rummy. And we did that for a while, and then now she's resting and playing a video game on her tablet, enjoying it, maybe watching some videos. You know, so we spent some time together and hung out. So that's the drill, bros. Gals, spend time with the one you love. Treat with respect. Treat with dignity. Enjoy life, but do it right. Wax is out.